us look at the bending moment. So, all the time, whenever you are dealing with bending moments, your calculations must always be from left to right. From left to right. So, I'll give it what? X. Okay? I'm moving from left to right. So I'll give the length X. My length is changing by X. So, we start. Bending moment at A is equal to bending moment at A when X is equal to 0. So bending moment will be what? R1 times X. What is our number? R1 is what? 60 times what? 0. R1 times X. Now we are on bending moment. We are taking length from the end, one end. We are going inwards. So I've given this length from there, going on inwards, X. You give it X, okay? So it's X. Now, X is the changing length. X is the changing length, okay? So now, your starting point is R1 here. R1 times X is bending moment at A. But what is the value of X at A? Is 0. So you say R is 60, X is 0. And your answer is what? 0 kilonewton meter. Don't forget to put the units. If you don't add the units on your answer is wrong.
So the X is always 0.
Is the changing what? X is the changing what? Length.
Oh. So what I'm asking is always when we start from when we take from
Your starting point X always is 0. Yes, that's starting. Now we say bending moment at B when X is equal to, at B, X will be what?
0.8.
At B, X will be 2 minus 1.2. It will be 2 minus 1.2, which is 0.8 meters. So therefore, bending moment at B is equal to 60 times first of all, the equation is R1 times X. At this instance, X is what? 0.8. So it will be 60 times 0.8, which gives us 48 kilonewton meter. Then we come, always your diagram must close. You start from 0, it must come back to 0. So your last bending moment. Bending moment at C is equal to when x is equal to 2. Therefore, bending moment at C is equal to R1 by x minus. Remember, we are now at C. Do we have any force from A to C in the middle?
Yeah.
We do. That is why the minus comes in. Minus 100 times 1.2. 100 from C is 1.2. 100 from C is 1.2. So we are taking moment about what? C. So we'll say, therefore, the answer bending moment C is equal to R1 is 60, X is 2 minus 100 times 1.2, which is equal to 120 minus 120 is equal to what? Kilonewton meter. If it doesn't come back to 0, your calculations they are what? Wrong. Okay. You always move from left to right. So I will come here. Now I need to draw. This is my bending moment. So I'll start with it. At A, bending moment is 0. At B, bending moment is what? Here, the way it works, we'll try another example. If I got 60, I must just indicate, no subtraction, just indicate the way it is. Only the shear works with subtraction. So, 60, is it positive or negative? So it's positive. 60. Then it come back to 0. So my drawing, is it straight line or curved? Curved, isn't it? So that is my bending moment.
Mr. Sen,
Yes, Dr. Sam.
why is it 60 there? Shouldn't it not be 48?
Thank you. It wasn't me. You told me so. The highest point is what? 48. This one. Kilonewton meter. Thank you. Thank you. 60 is ticking in my mind. So that is how you go with the bending moment. You solve, you draw. They give you marks for the correct drawing, marks for the correct calculations.